Hi guys, it's Kara from Goddess to Goodness. I'm hiding today, but I'm here to do a collective reading for the Hunter's Moon, which is our super moon, full moon, the second full moon. All right, we're having this month, and I'll tell you, I'm a Scorpio moon, or Scorpio sun and Scorpio rising, and this energy is already kicking the shit right out of me. But I hope you guys are doing well. I've slept like literally all day yesterday, and oh my goodness, pretty much all day today. Like, I can't even believe how lethargic I am. So this moon energy will be hitting you in different ways. I'm like super moon sensitive, so it kind of starts to get at me like a little earlier, but this one is really kicking my ass. So I hope you guys are doing well. And I'm just going to jump on to do a couple, just like a little collective energy reading, just because the energy with this moon is super intense. And it's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is, of course, what do they say? Sex, death, and taxes. Okay, so it's like the heavier energies in life. And it also is ruled by Pluto. So that is kind of, if you know Scorpios, that's one of our favorite things is, you know, like the underworld, like Hades. We like the dark stuff. Okay, we like those mysteries. So, plus we have Mercury in retrograde. We have Mars in retrograde. They'll be going direct soon. But both of those energies, Mercury retrograde will bring up thoughts and feelings from the past, people sometimes. Mars retrograde will kind of give an energy of feeling like kind of slowed down or like stuck. But both of these are good because then we can like actually recalibrate, readjust, and reassess the way we react to things. So now is the time to like decide, like, should I stay or should I go in whatever? Like, it could be like a habit or like a thought process, like, wow, I really thought it was this one way or it had to be this one way, and I'm like seeing like it's not, like I have a totally new way to go, right? So this is kind of really beautiful energy, and even though it's going to bring in like massive change, and that can be kind of like, like freaky or unsettling, it's actually going to be really good. So Uranus is actually going to bring in energies of like surprises and things like that on Halloween. So it could be, and surprises aren't always bad. It could be like very, very good surprises. It could be like some of the money, or like somebody reaching out to say something, or job offer, or like an epiphany on how to do something in a way that like just is going to support your goals, your vision, and your journey. So yes, so welcome. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. And so the first thing I'm going to read into is Spirit. So for the and just so you guys know, later I'm going to start doing individual readings for the individual signs, okay? But on YouTube, I'll be posting those on YouTube later. So it's Goddess to Goodness on YouTube if you want to check it out. If you want to get notified, hit the bell and subscribe to do that, okay? Anyway, so I call them my I Am Presence, my spirit guides, ascended masters, and any other loving and caring energies that wish to bring forward messages for this collective here. So Spirit, so what is this full moon? What is this full moon bringing to an end for us collectively? Okay, what is the full moon? I love this. This is great. So, oh wow, okay, love it. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so what is it ending for us? The King of Cups in reverse, all right, with the Ten of Cups. So this is an energy of what it's ending is the Ten of Cups in reverse, or King of Cups in reverse is an energy of somebody being like closed off from their emotions. It's somebody who like almost didn't allow themselves to realize what made them ultimately emotionally fulfilled. It was like a closed heart space. So that's ending, right? So that is beautiful. And with, it's also like, it could be like insecurity or feelings of like self-worth, like maybe like feeling like the Ten of Cups wasn't deserved, right? Or wasn't like you weren't deserving of it or something, or whatever that is, or like, oh, it couldn't be that good or something like that. But this full moon energy is actually going to take that feeling of feeling unworthy, undeserving, or feeling closed off from your heart space, maybe not admitting what makes you happy. Okay, we have an energy like that there. All right, and so with this full moon, it's ending that. So that is friggin' ridiculously awesome. Hi, Dion. How you doing, sweetheart? So I hope you're doing well tonight. We're having I'm having a time here with this with these full moon energies. Okay, so like I said, we are leaving this type of closed off from our heart space energy behind, and we are admitting to ourselves what literally like emotionally floats our boat. Okay, like, but like really floats our boat, like. And so we're stepping in and we're admitting like this is literally like what makes me happy. Okay. So let's see here. So what else is this full moon going to remove? Yep. It's going to remove a feeling of being stuck. Like this is like a guy who's like looking out into the world and he's like, you know what? Like I'm so ready to go. Look at that big, beautiful world out there. All I have to do is just like take the step, right? Thank you very much, Deanna. I appreciate it. I am well, besides like all the sleeping for the last couple of days. But anyways, the Two of Wands in reverse. So again, the full moon is ending like that planning stage of like should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? It's like ending the energy of like feeling like you're in a crossroads or like you aren't able to like choose a direction. That is really wonderful. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is like clarify these a little bit, I guess. Okay, so give me one more card to what we're releasing with the full moon. Wow. Yeah, okay. So what we're releasing, yeah. Okay, what we're releasing is an energy of, it came out like this. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It actually kind of came out more like this, but we'll say neutrally, right? So it's like we're leaving behind an energy of being in situations where like we're not nurtured back or that aren't nourishing us. Because, I mean, like, look at this here. Like, I love this. There's a pomegranate right here, which is like, you know, fertility, you know, like, or abundance, right? The Queen of Pentacles is all about like stability, abundance, security, faith, nurturing, home, comfortable, like kind of like that Venus Taurus energy. You might be dealing with a Taurus or something. You might be a Taurus. But you see how she's like literally like when the card's upright, she's like nourishing these pomegranates, and it actually is like nourishing her back. Like she's sprinkling her, I don't know, whatever, her fairy dryad dust on the pomegranate, and the pomegranate is opening to reveal this like DNA strand. So it's like the creation of like life or whatever. When the card comes out like this, what we're releasing is this any situation or anything that makes us feel like we're not nourished back. Like, okay, I've been putting into this for a really long time. You know, like if this is like a job or something, like, man, I've been like busting my ass here for a really long time, and like they tell me thank you all the time, but I don't really get much else out of it. Like I don't really get much else back from it. You know what I mean? Like it's not fulfilling me. I'm kind of just like stagnant. Like I can see that like there's nothing being created. There's like the abundance I want isn't there, right? So we're actually, instead of just thinking about leaving situations, or, you know, it could be thought patterns, it could be whatever that is for you, you know, fill in the blank. But we're actually leaving that energy behind. We're actually ready to take the step to leave it behind. So that's awesome. So Spirit, what is the Hunter's Moon bringing in for us? Like, what are the new things starting after this full moon? The new things. Oh my God, I love it. So the new things here. So we have the Three of Cups with the Four of Pentacles, right? So Four of Pentacles is like strong foundations, right? It's also holding on to what we have, but like actually like being in a spot where we're like even. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's like getting into a spot where we're securing our footing and we're being like stable, grounded. And like I said, it's like putting the foundation down for something to last, right? It's like building a foundation. Maybe you're building a foundation for a home. That could be for some of you. For some reason, I just got that in. Because also we have the Three of Cups here, and that's like celebrating. That's like enjoying. That is like community coming together, right? So it could be like building a business with somebody, right? Like coming together with like a team or a group of people who like share like, you know, like-minded thoughts or ideas or feelings about something. And you guys want to build a strong foundation together and like something that's going to last into the future though, right? Not like a, you know, it wouldn't be something that's like quick and going to dissipate fast. This is something that's like literally meant to last, right? For years and years to come. It's like legacy building. But again, it's like coming together with people, coming together with like-minded individuals. And again, maybe, or it's like maybe buying a home and celebrating it for some of you. All right. So Spirit, what else is this full moon bringing in? The Hunter's Moon. What else? Ooh, I love that. So look at the Nine of Cups falls on top of this Queen like this, right? The Nine of Cups, remember in the first place, it's like you're just starting to admit like, yeah, like this is what fulfills me. Now I know what I deserve, what makes me happy. Now I know where I truly find like where my heart is truly just open, because the first two cards that came up, these are almost like opposing energies. You have the King of Cups in reverse and then the Ten of Cups. These are like opposite energies right here. So you're leaving behind the opposite energy, right? Your heart is going to expand and open, and you're going to admit like this is literally what makes my heart fly wide open. You know what I mean? So when I asked what's coming in, the Nine of Cups, right? So that's right before the Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is like finding that within yourself, right? It's about like finding... It's like, you know what? I was in this energy with the Queen of Pentacles before because I didn't really know what made me happy. But like now I'm starting to see. Now I'm starting to get like an inkling of like, ooh, like what makes my heart literally feel like sparkly. And for some reason, for some of you, I feel like this might involve like a message. Birds to me are usually like... you know, like a message. It could be like phone call, letter, you know, who sends letters, but you know what I mean? An email, something. Hi, Cass. How you doing, sweetie? And yeah, look at, like, we have this, excuse me, this, I guess, iguana down here, but I don't know. So lizards to me are like, it's like, that like spiritual energy, but it's like, it's like the beginning of something, okay? If you guys have ever watched, like, I'm a dork, so I watch like documentaries all the time. Oh my god. But they talk about like the reptile brain. It's like the primitive parts of our brain, you know? But it's like what makes you happy on this deep level. Like stored in the recesses of your brain. Like if you consciously tried to think about it, you probably wouldn't grasp it. But what's coming in is like these things that are like buried deep within like the reptile part of our brains. Okay, that's like the first part of our brains, our caveman brains. It's like something that is just buried so deep in you is going to start to be revealed to you. And it's going to be like revealed on like, wow, like this is literally like just what makes me just, and I love it because like she has these cups here, and I know it's not. I don't know. It almost... Oh, it looks like it's a Buddha mudra. So it's like this. Like a Buddha, like mudra. And this is like for enlightenment, right? So look, she's holding that cup. Look how happy she is. She's like, cheers. Like I am enlightened to literally like what just rings my gong. Okay. And for some reason, this keeps looking like fire to me. So this might be like something that makes you feel very passionate. So they could be like, I don't know, person, place, thing, business, an experience, whatever that is. But it's about bringing this into your world. So the full moon This is actually really beautiful energy, and it's going to bring in and illuminate to you what literally just makes you feel ultimately emotionally fulfilled. But it's also going to show you that, like, you absolutely do deserve it. You absolutely deserve to have all this. You're worthy. You are worthy, right? Okay, so, and it's like this energy of really realizing, like, wow, like, I'm pretty badass myself, you know, like, within myself. And, like, I am, like, in a state of, like, joy, bliss, abundance, you know, like, self-care, taking care of myself. I'm nourishing myself. I am making sure that I am not in a situation where I am over-giving, or I am giving to the point of depleting myself. I have to take care of me first. Then I can give to others. Then I can give out. So then I can give to my job, or then I can give to my, you know, my relationship, my business, whatever it is. But first, I got to make sure that all of my cups are, like, full and brimming, right? And it's about realizing the moon is going to bring in, like, you know, like, what that is for you exactly. All right. But something that makes you, like, completely just, yeah, like, totally, like, satisfied, totally fulfilled, totally satisfied. That's beautiful. All right. So, okay, let me do one more, because I was doing 3. So let me do one more for what it's bringing in, the full moon. Well, yeah. Okay, so you could be doing, like, research. You could be having a conversation with somebody about, I don't know. You know, it just could be, like, a simple conversation. Like, it could be, like, text messages back and forth. It can be where you're gathering information in regards to something. Like, again, like I said, if you are starting some type of business or otherwise, you might be, like, you know, looking into grants, or you might be, you know, researching how that's done. You might be researching into loans from banks, or, you know, commercial real estate or something. Do you know what I mean? But, like, take that how it resonates. But, and if this isn't about, like, business or work, this is about either communicating with somebody, like, on a simple level. You know what I mean? Like, when I say simple, it's, like, not super deep conversation, but it's like a, hey, how you doing? Or, hey, can we talk? Or something like that. But I'm also getting that it's, like, also, like, observing something, okay? It's, like, beginning to, like, see something, like, okay, I never really saw it this way before. It's, like, seeing things with a new sense of, how can I explain it? It's like seeing things with, like, just, like, a fresh look. Okay, let's put it that way. Like, a fresh look, not good or bad, you know, like, not positive or negative. Just seeing it in, like, a new light or in a new way, right? And it's, like, the beginnings of seeing it in a new light, in a new way. Or it could be, like I said, like, beginning a conversation with somebody, or beginning to research something. But it has to do with, like, gathering information or communication, or the beginnings of thought in a different way. So you can take that how it resonates. I'm going to clarify. All right. So what am I going to clarify with here? And like I said, guys, if you weren't here in the beginning, I will be doing individual sign readings on YouTube, which is Goddess to Goodness on YouTube. So those I'll be starting to put up there tonight. And if you want to be notified and yours isn't up tonight, just hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, and they'll notify you when I do put that up there. Okay, so Spirit, what deck are we going to... Okay, I love this deck. It's the Haunted House deck. I mean, it's Halloween. Come on. All right, so I love this deck. All right, so... Actually, they're telling me use the other one. Okay, hold on. I'm going to use the other one. Sorry. I love this one too. It's Mark and Greer. All right. So let's clarify these cards. We'll get some more information for you guys. And again, this is just generally collective, right? So this could be like you, somebody you're connected to. It's general. All right. So Spirit. So what is, all right. So as to what the moon is removing or ending with this card, clarify what this what caused this King of Cups to be in reverse. Clarify what caused this energy to be in reverse. Yeah, okay, so a lack of stability in the home life, or it may have been like something that you experienced in like a home stable situation, or it could be like long-term relationship, could have been the home you grew up in, but something about that made you feel maybe insecure about like love in general, or maybe about opening your heart, because interesting here that in front of this, the Ten of Pentacles is like the Ten of Cups, right? It's like this is ultimately emotionally fulfilling, but this is like ultimate home and family, like, stable home, wife and kids, or whatever. Like, it's not gender specific, but you know what I'm saying? White picket fence, couple of dogs, like that type of environment, like great career, great home. But there's this X, and it's in this particular deck only, which is funny that they had me use this one. But I just do whatever. I'm just a messenger. Anyways, something about a long-term relationship or home environment or something kind of like created this energy of feeling like maybe like love doesn't work, or it's just not possible to have this happy, stable home. And something about it, like I said, just like close the heart space, right? So the full moon is actually releasing this energy. It's ending the cycle of this, right? It's ending the cycle of having this like closed heart space in regards to whatever this was in this like very strong home dynamic. All right. So that's really cool that it's ending that. Okay. So Spirit, what is coming to light here with the Ten of Cups? What about this? Yeah. Again, so it's like you guys have gone into your hermit energy. The star here is like the answers within you though, right? So it's like doing deep soul searching and like really realizing like, wow, like I don't even think I knew what the Ten of Cups was, but like I'm starting to see what it is, and I'm starting to see that I like deserve it. And I'm starting to see that like I really, really want it, and it's like Dion, different perspective. It's like maybe your perspective of these things was skewed or whatever because of past experience. We carry those things with us. So this full moon is allowing you to like step inside and actually like find the answer within. Like wow, like this is literally what makes me happy. Or yeah, absolutely, Cass. Like after maybe a bad long marriage, it's absolutely that would do it. But it's like you're coming out of this energy now. It's like you're going within, you're finding this answer, and you're finding hope, right? This is the star is like hope. It's like a sense of purpose, a sense of direction. It's like, wow, I went within and I realized like, wow, like this can be mine. Like I deserve this. It isn't just a movie, like however you want it, but it's like having that like that purification, right? That purification of your heart space. So this is beautiful. So you may have like some emotions coming up and things like that. Of course you will, because endings as well as beginnings always can be emotional, and especially with Scorpio, my gosh. That's a water sign, and it's Scorpio again, deals with sex, death, and taxes. The planet Pluto, it's associated with mystery and the hidden things, okay? So Spirit, so how is this energy of the Two of Wands going to change? Like, what steps forward is this moon going to support people in taking? What steps will the moon support people? Oh yeah, baby. Using your intuition. Okay, we got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess knows that, like, see, hold on one second. We have the pillars here, the black and the white, right? And the High Priestess, speaking of the underworld, like I have this particular tarot deck where it's Persephone, and Persephone, it's one of those Greek myths, but she was taken to the underworld by Hades and could only come out, at a certain time every night or whatever. But she had to recognize the balance between like the spiritual and like the physical, or the tangible, whatever that is, or like the using her intuition as well as her logic, right? The moon, like this represents like the intuition, but like this cross here, that's like logic. It's like law, it's tangible things. So look, the High Priestess knows how to balance. See the scroll in her hand? She has like the hidden inner wisdom. She has that hidden knowledge, right? And she's a little bit of both. She's like a little spiritual, a little street, right? So she's going to like be able to use her intuition to feel into the situations in order to be able to take these steps forward. Now, also, this can also mean information coming to light. This can be like information may be revealed in regards to what has been making you feel held back, or something that may help you move forward. Okay. Especially because I see the scroll here. So I don't know, some of you might receive like, and again, I got that in the other card, like a letter, or yeah, like a letter or correspondence or something, like maybe something that like you've been waiting for that like will actually help you say, oh my God, you know, like I knew it was going to happen, or I knew this was the right thing to do. You know what I mean? But again, it's that energy of like using your intuition along with the logical, right? Along with the mind, in order to like take this step and move forward. So that's awesome, guys. That's really cool. And I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Again, like I said, this moon energy's hit me pretty hard, and I've been sleeping for a couple of days, literally like sleeping so much. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I appreciate your love and support. And so thanks, guys. I appreciate you very much. Okay, so tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. So how is this Hunter's Moon? How is this going to, in what ways? Okay, in what ways will this Hunter's Moon support us in being in like nourishing situations or relationships, like nourishing ourselves? Wow, interesting. Okay, let me get one more. Yeah. Okay, so I have a couple messages here. So it's like going to like, now this is the Hierophant. Like we just saw the High Priestess, which is like the feminine version. This is the Hierophant, which is like the male version. But this guy here, he's more like an advisor. Okay, so he does have that intuition, right? He does like deal with the spiritual, like that's what this is. But you see here, he has the keys to like the laws of the land, right? Like he like actually is like, you know, either makes rules or makes laws, or, you know, so it could be like an authority figure. And then I do have the Knight of Swords that falls out in reverse. So again, this might be like speaking up to like an authority figure, or speaking up to like something or someone that you feel controlled by or like obligated to. So, okay, this could be like traditional things, like, well, in this family we've always done it this way, and you might be like, no way, you know what I mean? Like, nope. It'll be some ex returning. Yeah, well, it could be, Dion. That's absolutely true. It totally could be, with Mercury retrograde and all that. Or it could just be the feelings associated with that ex. Do you know what I mean? Like things they brought up in you, and you're just like, no, I maybe used to like be cool with it being that way all that time, and giving, or depleting myself like for your happiness or for the good of something. But like, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. Like, things are going to change. I'm laying down the law. Things are going to be different from now on, right? So again, it's like standing your ground and like speaking up, because like, I know what's up now. Like, I know that this isn't, yeah, like I don't have to like stick to this. I can choose to change this and go like whenever I want. And go, it might not be a physical go, but it might be like a mental go. Like no, I'm not, my thinking has changed and it's different. And I, you know, like I disagree with your demands or, you know, laws, rules, mandates, whatever that is. But like, I'm not going that way anymore. I'm going to cut that stuff out because it was depleting me. All right, so Spirit, clarify, what is the Four of Pentacles? What is the foundation? And the Three of Cups here. Like, whoa, the Three of Cups again in a different deck. Now, like, look, you can't make that up. So when that energy comes in, and it comes in like this, what about this Three of Cups with this Four of Pentacles? I'm interested here. Wow, the Three of Wands in reverse. See, look at all these threes, guys. Threes are energy of like expansion, right? It's like the energy of, so Jupiter would be the energy, like the planet associated with like expansion, like things growing bigger. Okay, so what I'm getting here, it's like this strong foundation that like maybe like you fantasized about having, because the Three of Cups can also be like fantasy, right? Or like daydreaming, or like something that just like makes you feel good, you know what I mean? Like, like that would be so nice someday, right? So when I asked, like, please clarify the Three of Cups here, the Three of Cups comes out again. Okay, and then when I asked like what it was, the Three of Wands comes up, and the Three of Wands is an energy. This is a card of somebody waiting. See him? He's like looking out into the horizon, and he's like, hopefully, you know, he's like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, so it's like he was here with the Two of Wands, and he's like, okay, so I finally was able to like let go of that wand and step forward, right? I was finally able to like look out into the horizon and blah, blah, blah. Well, with this card like this, it's like, it took too long, so I stopped looking. You know what I mean? Like, it's like an energy of like, well, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm not. Maybe that isn't coming for me, or something like that. Maybe this, and it could be like, oh, it could be, okay, for some of you, reuniting with somebody from the past. Somebody that maybe you celebrated a lot with. It could be like an energy. Oh, Sherry. I'm so glad it resonates. That's awesome. I'll be doing all the signs on YouTube. They'll be going up like tonight and tomorrow. So if you want to be notified, just go to Goddess to Goodness on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the little bell, and they'll notify you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyways, for some of you, this could be an energy of like reconciling with somebody or something. It might not necessarily, but it's like something you like gave up on, because maybe the foundation. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, this is something that you guys have been holding on to, the hope of like reconciling with this maybe person or this job or whatever it is. Yeah, there it goes. Absolutely. Okay. That's so funny. And on the bottom, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, you've been like maybe waiting for this opportunity, right? Of like rejoicing, celebrating, and like you've been waiting for it, but like after a while, you just kind of were like, you know, like it's taking a while. Okay. So tell me more about, what is this full moon? How is it transforming this energy of the Three of Wands? What is it going to do to this? Ooh, the Lovers. This definitely might be for a reconciliation and a romantic dynamic. Maybe you guys have not spoken in a while. Take this how it resonates. But also in the traditional lovers, right? They are usually separated, like, right? Like, he's over here, you know, he's in earth and she's in the heavens. Like, there's like a space in between them. So it's like, it could be a choice. Just try Tinder. Oh, dear, that made me laugh really hard. Thanks. You're awesome. Okay. So, I'm sorry, guys. Give me a sec. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh my God. All right. So, anyways. So, again, it's like, I'm done waiting for us to be close. Like, this is the person or the energy that I desire, right? Is to have this, like, passion, this closeness, this intimacy, whatever this is for you. And it might be, it's like the yin and the yang. It's the equal parts. It's the masculine and the feminine, the light and the dark. It's like the equal balance, right? It's heaven and earth coming together. Especially in this card. There's no space in between them. Yeah, good. Oh my God, that made me laugh so hard, Dan. Thank you. You're the best. So anyways, lilies here are a sign of purity, right? So, and we have the sun here. So something's being renewed. and something is being illuminated and coming to a rebirth, a dawn of a new day. So what is happening with this lovers here? What is happening with this lovers? With the lovers here, what's happening? Okay, so there's anxiety in regards to this. Why is there anxiety? Why is there anxiety? Well, okay, look at, it's like you feel this coming. Whatever this is, you feel it coming, right? You're like, I feel it, but I don't see it. So it's like, I feel like my hands are tied. All these thoughts and all these, like, swords are thoughts, right? Or worries, stress. All these thoughts or worries or stress, like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this isn't coming. Maybe my situation isn't changing. And again, this doesn't have to be necessarily lovers, like people. It could be coming together, like, into your, like, integrating both parts of you, your masculine and your feminine energy, to coalesce into, like, creating something with the sun, right? Yeah. Okay, we have the Six of Cups on the bottom in reverse. And so there's this anxiety here. Like, I know there's an opportunity right around the corner. I feel it. I feel that there is, like, a literal, tangible opportunity right around the corner. As soon as this opportunity comes, I could just walk right through this door and look, I will be reborn, rebirthed. It's something I love. You know what I mean? It's something tangible. And look, it's going to be ultimately emotionally fulfilling. See all that water back there? Right? But it's like my hands feel tied. I don't know how to make this happen. I don't know if it's coming. I don't know when it's coming. Like, it's like being in a forest and see how the sun is, like, setting. And he's like, holy shit, like, what am I going to do once it goes dark, right? And it's like this energy of, like, feeling like this is right there, right? And your stability in regards to that is coming. Like, the foundation that you want to build is coming. But it's like, where is it? Like, I don't see it, so where is it? Okay, and there's, like, a little bit of maybe, like, worry, maybe, like, losing sleep a little bit over it, or, like, you know, having a little anxiety. But again, this might be something that you want to look at, okay, again, from the past. So something that felt unbalanced in your past, maybe something, again, as a child, and that came up. It could have been, like, something somebody said to you. Could have been, like, a comment they made. Like, oh, well, that's not, you know, that's not how we do it in our family or something. You know, it just, people don't realize what they say to kids sometimes and, like, how it affects them, right? So, again, I feel like this was something that happened in a home or a very long-term marriage somewhere, right? So, long-term marriage, it could be a long-term friendship. It could be, like, something just where you felt safe and comfortable, or, like, were supposed to. And, like, something about it did not make you feel safe and comfortable. It just was, like, unsteady. Something, but it, like, I feel that it, like, really went down deep, right? And, like, there's this energy here of it being, like, it maybe, like, hurt you to the core. It maybe was something you heard as a young person, right? This could be energy of, you know, maybe somebody, like, you knew from childhood, or this could be, like, inner child healing, all right? And we all need inner child healing, no matter how, you know, no matter what your childhood was like, we all need it somewhere. And I actually do inner child healing sessions, inner child trauma healing sessions. And I'll tell you, there are so many different circumstances. Even the people who are like, oh no, absolutely, no. Because it was like a teacher who said something, or a friggin' anybody. It could have been like a lunch monitor who said it in passing or something, a friend's mom, you know. But I feel like something was said to where it was like, just made you feel like the way you felt or the way you viewed things was like, it like threw it off a balance or off a skew or something, you know what I mean? Like, it skewed it a certain way. And I feel like that's kind of what's creating this anxiety here. Like, oh, it's never going to come, or it's never going to, because, like, somewhere along the way, somebody was like, well, that doesn't happen, or that's not possible, or, oh, with that person, or, you know, whatever it was. It's coming, though. So, yeah, so right now you might be losing sleep, but how will this energy be transformed here? How will the Nine of Swords be transformed? Yeah, so you're gonna like, you might be working a lot. Okay, or like it could be like trying to perfect something. You could be like working on your home, working on your business. You could be just like working on yourself, you know what I mean? Like working to like get yourself, you know, just like, you know, mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, spiritually prepared, however you want to, you know, look at that. But this is somebody who's trying to master something, right? They're trying to master, you know, a skill or a trade, or trying to master them, you know, again, themselves, like how they operate in the physical world. Like, this is what I put out into the world, and I'm going to like master that, you know, like I'm going to like streamline it. So it's like, so it's good for everybody involved, right? Like, so I'm not depleted. I'm not overly giving, but everyone's happy. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to master it. You know what I mean? And when we master stuff, it's like everybody does well and everybody succeeds, whoever's connected to you or it or whatever. All right. So what else do we have here? Okay. So Spirit, tell me about this Nine of Cups here. So what is everybody, what is it that they will either, what will they discover that will be ultimately emotionally satisfying or fulfilling? What is coming in to show? Wow, come on, are you serious? Hold on. Oh my god, it's like over there. Hold on. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. This is crazy. At least it didn't start on fire. Yay. All right. Oh yeah, okay. Yes, so this is about taking, okay. Hello. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups with the King of Swords, right? We have the Chariot. So I feel that somebody is, okay, I feel like this may be in regards to a partnership, because I feel like you're this King of Swords here. Now, it's not gender specific. Energy is just energy. So the King of Swords is somebody who's like using his head over his heart. Okay, it's like somebody who's like logically trying to look at something. See, he sees the truth here. And he sees that there's like fertility and like honesty, you know, like with this truth. We have mistletoe here. That's another like plant of like truth telling. Okay. But this is definitely an energy of him like being able to like see the truth. But it's also, if you don't give me the truth, like I will cut you out. You know what I mean? Okay. It's like, if you don't come at me like honest and pure, right? Like if you don't come in with like a pure cup, I'm gonna like cut it out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like just cut it right out. But I feel like whoever this is, or whatever it is, will be coming into you very, very quickly, because we have the Chariot here. So again, the Chariot is about integrating those energies, the light and the dark, the yin and the yang, the light and the shadow, positive and negative. Okay, it's about duality, and it's about heaven and earth, masculine, you know, masculine, feminine, but it's about integrating everything, but it's also about trusting. So when this person comes in, or the situation comes in, this offer, and it's probably going to be like heartfelt. It might be like a heartfelt communication. What is it? Yeah, master it, Cherry. What'd you say, Dion? The X flying in with the truth. Yeah. Yeah, and it might be like real heartfelt. Well, you know, you have the truth. You see your truth. You're very clear on what you're going to accept. You're very clear on your boundaries. See how that sword's up? He's like, yeah. Okay, I'll listen. What you got to say? And it's like this person's like, and they're a knight, not a king, not a queen. And they're like, they're a knight, and they're like, but, you know, I just want to say, like, I'm sorry. I just want to say that I'm offering you this cup of emotion. Like, I'm offering you this, right? And it's like, you know, it's a knight. So, yes, they're bringing it in. They're taking action. But it's like they might feel a little insecure. They might feel like you won't accept it, right? But the universe is doing this to integrate so you can like heal whatever the situation was. So you can either like heal the wounds that it caused within you, so it can heal that that energy of a closed heart space, right? It's like, so this can heal, but with this Chariot here, this person's going to come in fast, right? And it's like to show you or illuminate something. You remember I said Uranus will bring in surprises. Okay. Mercury retrograde, we're still in it till like November 4th. So yeah, things and people and situations from the past can come up, can arise. They can even arise in like other people that we don't, and it's like the universe trying to see, like, are you going to trust me and just take your hands off the wheel and allow me to drive? Because I know where we're going. All you got to do is just hold on. So like, trust that the reason this is coming in is to, again, illuminate or show you truth. Truth in all things. Truth, whatever that is for you. All right? Okay, I love it. And so, Spirit, we're going to clarify this last one. What is the Princess of Swords here? And yeah, I'm glad you guys joined me. This is so fun. I haven't done a Facebook Live in like a million years. And so, yes, like I said, oh my God. It's about gathering or learning or observing what literally gives you that Nine of Cups energy. The Nine of Cups in 2 different decks. So the message is strong here. You are going to realize like what keeps you completely, like, this is like being satisfied and fulfilled, like in your own self. You're like, okay, I know I don't, like, this is like taking care of yourself, like self-care, self-love. This is like seeing your value, your high value, how valuable you are. Like, yo, I'm happy on my own. So unless you are bringing me something that adds, if you're not adding to me and trying to take or detract or deplete me in any way, I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut it off, like cut the situation off, not like ears or appendages or anything, but I'm going to like cut it out with you, I'm going to tell you my truth. I'm going to be like, look, I don't work that way anymore. I don't resonate that way anymore. So, if your cup isn't adding to the cups that I have, because I already have 9. I already have 9 cups, and ultimate emotional fulfillment is 10 cups, right? So I have 9. If you're not bringing in that 10th cup, I'm gonna like cut you out. Like I'm gonna cut it out. That was so cheesy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, Dion, you make me laugh. All right. So, Spirit, give me one more here. Yeah. And again, guys, you don't like see this coming. It's like something you don't see coming. Like, it's like you feel like almost like a burden. Like something has to end here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want like whatever this is. So whatever this full moon brings in, it's literally going to allow you to feel like you could drop these sticks. Like you don't have to carry this burden anymore. Whatever it is, you're going to like see the truth in it. It's going to bring a lot of clarity, and it's going to bring a lot of like sense to the things that aren't making any sense right now. Okay. All right. So, well, guys, that went a lot longer than I thought, but I hope you enjoyed it. I love you so much. I really appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a beautiful night and a beautiful full moon. If you would like a full moon ritual, you're welcome, Sherry. Oh, thank you for being here. Absolutely. If you want to follow me on a full moon ritual, I will be doing one on November 1st, the evening of November 1st, because Halloween is, I'm not going to be filming anything on Halloween, but November 1st, because the energies are still very prevalent for 3 days, before and after the full moon, especially this one. So, oh, you're welcome, Dion. Thanks so much for being here, honey. I appreciate it. And again, guys, if you do want the individual signs, go ahead and check out Goddess to Goodness on YouTube. You can get notified by hitting the bell next to the subscribe button. I'm on Instagram as well, but again, I'll be doing a follow-along full moon ritual on November 1st, if you guys want to join me for that. So I'll throw posts out there or whatever, and plus I will actually put it in my blog on my website, GoddesstoGoodness.com. I appreciate you guys so very much. I love you. Bye. Good night.